What's up, netizens? You're watching DarkStar. My name is Anthony. I'm joined by fellow reactioner Joey. What's up, dude?
What is up, dude?
We got a girl battle here. Girl power, Batgirl versus Spider-Gwen. Thoughts?
Okay, so I don't know jack shit about Spider-Gwen. I don't know shit about Batgirl, but it has Bat in her name, and she's somehow in the vein of Batman. So I'm going with Batgirl. And
I thought you played the Arkham games.
She was in there? I don't remember. I played all three of them.
The
Arkham Asylum,
Oracle
Arkham
chick,
City.
The Oracle chick is Batgirl, isn't it? Isn't that the same person?
Dude, if she is, I don't fucking remember. It's been Tony. Anything over a year or two old? Don't ask me. Batgirl.
Barbara
Arkham.
Gordon.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's in Arkham Knight too. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if that's the one they're using. Maybe they're using a different Batgirl.
I mean, I assume. Now, I've never seen the Into the Spider-Verse, but in general, I feel like Batgirl probably hasn't. She shouldn't be like Batman. I assume no real powers. Spider-Gwen should probably kick her ass because Spider-Gwen has like increased strength and speed because of the spider outfit. Or no?
She's Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen should literally wreck shop against Batgirl, but I'm gonna stick with Batgirl.
I don't agree with that. Like Crocodile has extra strength or whatever, right? Or Croc. What the fuck is his name?
Croc.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, that I don't think that Batman is incapable of fighting people at that tier of strength level. Like, they had a Batman versus Spider-Man in Spider-Man 1 or whatever, right? But I don't think it was, like, entirely one-sided. I think that there's a level.
He did chop Batman in half. I recall, though.
Really, he, like, kicked his, like, upper half off or whatever.
Yeah.
But, anyway, my point is that I don't think Batman's incapable of fighting people on that tier. It's not like it's Superman or, like, you know, people, like, in a totally just unbelievable tier that, like, there's no chance that fucking he would have any hope to fucking beat or whatever. I'm not saying that I think still Batgirl is going to win. I just think that we'll have to see exactly what they give Batgirl and how smart she is, etc., etc. I don't know exactly what her whole deal is, but it does feel like Batgirl is worse than Batman in terms of being in the same, like, vein or whatever. And if that's the case, then I kind of agree with you, because I don't think Spider-Gwen is a worse version of Spider-Man. Maybe slightly, I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure that she's basically just, she should have virtually the same level of talent as Spider-Man.
Just not as much history.
Spider-Man or whatever. Yeah. I mean, I presume Spider-Gwen they're using is from the movie, since that's the stuff that they're doing or whatever. So, in that case, she's kind of inexperienced. You could definitely say Barbara Gordon probably has a lot more experience if that's the Batgirl they're using. So that would potentially come into play. But I think overall, you're still looking at a Spider-Man level character when it comes to Spider-Gwen. I don't think there's that much fall off, I would assume. But I guess we'll have to find out. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Who runs the world?
The ladies! So obviously there's a bunch of awesome crime-fighting chicks out there.
Like Barbara Gordon.
I cannot believe, by the way, I just want to throw this out there. Nathan, I know you're fucking watching.
The one you know as Spider-Gwen.
They literally, I made this joke using
Who
Run the World girls as the, like, punchline of the joke.
Who would win a death battle?
Because somebody was like, Dark Cancer in our Patreon.
Barbara Gordon always had a connection to
we gotta pause because otherwise I'm
gonna
talk over this. I'm gonna talk over this shit because I gotta tell this story. Okay, so Cantor in our Discord is like, I don't know what the world would look like if I ran it or whatever. And I was like, well, you'd have to get a sex change to appease Beyonce, because Who Run the World girls, right? That was the joke. And nobody got it. Nobody got it at all or whatever. And Nathan was like, yeah, I've never heard of that. Or I've like never, yeah, I don't know anything about that basically or whatever. And I know he's watched this death battle. So that's a fucking lie. Not only has he heard of it,
facts.
he just fucking heard of it.
Yeah.
It just happened within the last couple weeks. Calling you out, Nathan.
Damn, you got called out, Nathan.
All right, let's continue.
Police commissioner, and she idolized the legendary superhero Batman.
So she whipped up her own bat costume to crash a police ball. Yeah, she's a rebel. But plot twist, a criminal crashed it first and she wound up saving the day.
This sparked a fire in Barbara.
Killer
a
mom.
fire for justice and a drive to confront crime.
Do you have
on
any
her
training?
own. With this new mission came another goal: to officially join Batman and Robin
As the next badass
What the-
crime fighter, Batgirl.
Hey, I like that. Badass.
You know,
Huh.
how come she's called Batgirl when Dick gets to be Robin? Her identity and individuality shouldn't
Oh,
be
she was
anchored
adopted
to
by
the
Commissioner
patriarchal idea that women are publicly defined by the men in their life.
Well said, Boomstick. Now, joining the Bat family wasn't
dresses
easy.
like
the
a bat.
dynamic duo weren't exactly keen on
She
adding a
idolized
third
Batman.
wheel.
And
But
she
Batgirl
chose to be
worked hard
Batgirl.
to prove herself.
Huh?
And she's not just a tough fighter.
Well,
She's also
what?
smart.
I'm
With
talking
a
about what they
strong
just said.
understanding of technology
Oh,
and
okay.
computer
Yeah,
hacking,
sorry, I'm
Batgirl
watching the
knew
death
she could
battle,
prove
so
useful
I
to
don't
a
know
team that
if me and
relies
you
on
were-
tech.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm watching and reading to that battle. It's taken down by Commissioner Gordon at the bottom.
And after settling into the Batcave, she
Yeah, I know
honed her
that.
skills.
I didn't
by
know she was
training
adopted
with
by.
the
I'm saying
Batman
that's like going to be
himself.
like the Batgirl. I
Who's
thought maybe her
basically the
Batgirl was
world's
going to be
greatest
martial arts.
ninja times 1,000. Not like she was
You
some
just
rookie
fucking
before
confused
that,
my head
though.
so hard
Her
right there.
top dad had her study a bunch of martial arts.
They said
like
that it was
judo
messed
and
up that
karate.
Robin got his
Of
own
course,
identity,
Batgirl
but
wears
she
her
became
own
Batgirl
custom
instead of
bat
getting
suit,
her own thing.
lined with Kevlar and filled to
They were
the
saying
brim
it's
with
part of the
advanced
patriarchy.
technology.
It's basically a slimmed down combination.
Which I
of
assume,
military
hopefully,
grade
is
armor and
ham
spy
fisted
gear that
humor,
even James
but-
Bond would be jealous of. Heck, Batman's version helped him survive this humongous explosion. Look at the size of
Oh
that thing.
God!
She also added
That girl has
several
to have her own
tools
feats.
to her arsenal for an extra advantage. Everything from a taser to pepper spray, concussion bombs, smoke bombs, and foam bombs that can bind people in place.
What's with all the
This is way
bombs?
better.
And of course, she's got batteries.
I don't want this to turn
Dummy.
into a fucking.
Here I come. I'm just dying.
Here
to
are all
help.
Batman's feats, so
Everyone
she could
knows
probably
about
do
the
it
basic
too.
shuriken the bats are famous
Sounds fucking
for.
lame.
Ow.
But Miss Gordon also carries an electric variant.
Huh. Well, that was.
You know,
oh,
Batgirl
very
was
nice
lit
of
in,
you that you never appreciate.
Oh my God, what's the
me.
Injustice?
You know what?
She was like a
Oh,
top
yeah.
tier
There was an
character.
award
Yeah, I fucked you
for
up in the
being
game, dude,
nice.
for sure.
You wouldn't win it.
Did you even play
You
that?
can hear me?
those are
Yeah.
awesome. Let me try.
Tony, you fucking kicking my ass. Yes, I gave Chris my fucking joystick.
Anyway,
Who were you? Who'd you
Batgirl's
use?
also got guns.
I don't remember,
like
but I had the
non-bullet
joystick.
Batman?
You
I
could
guess
plug
he's
up.
Got a gun
Batman.
that shoots sleeping
Hey,
gas,
Chris.
a gun that shoots a grappling hook, and a gun that shoots batarangs.
That big like classic
Because why
joystick.
would you throw something when you can fire it out of a gun?
She's quick enough to dodge bullet fire and avoid electricity from live wire.
Who's basically just a scarier version of Blue Jamie Foxx from that one movie about amazing spiders. Also, Batman.
talked over
it. He's coming back.
Oh yeah, that is kind of nuts actually. Like, actually,
Damn, girl, you're unstoppable.
Well, until she was shot and
I was
paralyzed.
gonna say we
from
talked
the
over a
waist
decent
down.
chunk of this.
But even with the loss
I'm gonna
of her
have to
legs, she
not
rallied
complain
around
about
her
this
peers
battle,
and
or we're gonna
kept
get
fighting the
shit
good
on in
fight
the
as
fucking
Oracle.
comments.
I'm not gonna
Remember
complain,
those
people.
computer skills? Well, they sure
Zero
came in
complaints
handy
this
here,
battle, no matter what
along with her
happens.
photographic memory. Plus, she could dodge bullets while in a freaking wheelchair. Man, I bet she'd kick ass at
They should
Murder
make her
Ball.
fight from the
Certainly setting her
wheelchair.
apart from the likes of Batman and Robin. She even learned stick fighting while still paralyzed.
She can beat your ass even while sitting on hers. What can't she do in that wheelchair? Well,
Walk.
besides walk.
Not for too long, though. She eventually received neural implants
Nice
in her
call,
brain
Tony,
and
dude.
spine that let her walk again.
Said the jet before he did.
Unfortunately,
No,
these
now she can
devices
walk
are
again.
vulnerable to short-circuiting and AI hacking, but they're an
Oh,
acceptable
wow.
risk
Okay.
and have been improved over time to resist such incursions.
Which just makes her that much harder to beat. I mean, she's strong enough to outmuscle a giant mutant shark and suplex a fully grown tiger. Move over, Joe Exotic. Make way for the Tiger Queen.
Thanks to her police father and her experience with the Bat family, Barbara Gordon's become a well-rounded protector of her city.
Crazy to think how far the wannabe sidekick has come. She's really
I wonder
stepped
if
out
London
of
is her
Batman's
city,
shadow
dude.
and become her own hero. The goddamn Batgirl.
London.
Overstepping yourself a little?
England.
Try me.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Before Mary Jane,
Fuck.
everyone's favorite spider superhero Peter Parker dated a girl named Gwendolyn Stacy.
But then she fell
damn
off a
it.
bridge and died. The end.
Except that isn't the end. The universe is full of possibilities. What if, in another timeline, that never happened? What if Peter never found that radioactive spider that made him Spider-Man in the first place? What if the superhero was Gwen?
Welcome to Earth 65. This Gwen was a teen kicking back in New York City. She's a drummer for her high school band and the daughter of a police chief.
And she's this world's one and only Spider-Woman.
Though you might know her as Spider-Gwen. With her cool powers, she got busy fighting crime. But hey, who can blame her for
Dislikes
showing
Eminem.
She does whatever a spider can.
Though her police father didn't approve, insisting Spider-Woman could use her powers for the good of others. However, her close friend, the non-superpowered Peter of this world, had a different take.
He was getting bullied all the time and idolized Spider-Gwen's power. So, of course, he figured the only way to stop the bullies was to get powers like hers. Except he accidentally turned himself into a giant monster lizard.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
Whom the young Miss Stacy was forced to subdue. Peter ultimately succumbed to his experiments, dying in her arms. His death turned Spider-Woman into a fugitive on the run, but also inspired her to take her father's advice.
It was time to step up as a superhero. With her spiderific powers, she can crawl on walls and stick to any surface. Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man. You look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a whole-ass woman up there. Yes, please.
Spider-Woman also has the classic spider sense, which constantly scans her surroundings and alerts her to incoming danger.
How many times have we said the word spider so far? We get to 50, do we get a free taco?
Thanks to her spider sense, Gwen's move fast enough to dodge bullets, lasers, and lightning from Electro.
On his best day, classic Spider-Man's even dodged beams of light, at least for a bit before he got smacked.
She's tough enough to power through point-blank explosions just as well as electrocution. And yes, she has similar powers as other spider people like main universe Peter, who survived a massive explosion that annihilated the top of this skyscraper.
And she's strong enough to punch right
You need to
through a
rewatch all
wall.
the Spider-Man
The guy,
movies.
not another animal. And lift over 10 tons.
But of course, to truly fit the role of Spider-Woman, she needed one last thing. Thanks to Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, Gwen received her very own web shooters.
Why do these people keep using sticky stuff that just gets everywhere? Kinda gross.
The web fluid isn't just sticky, but incredibly strong.
Hey!
The tensile strength of regular spider silk can reportedly reach up to 178 kilograms per square millimeters in a cross-section. Scaled up to a human-sized web, it would be nearly as strong as steel.
Oh, come on, Wiz, this is a new shirt.
That can't be. It already has beer stains all over it.
That's just my style. Like all those girls that just cut a bunch of holes in their jeans and ruin them.
Even with those similar powers, Gwen's not your average spider hero. She's made a habit of traveling throughout the multiverse.
And she lost her powers permanently. They were stolen by Cindy Moon because she's the worst. Gwen could briefly restore her powers with these isotope things, but she didn't really have a good solution. Until she found Venom. No, really, Venom. You know, the scary alien sludge monster guy that eats brains?
Despite it being, well, Venom, Gwen took the symbiote for herself. Formed into her new suit, her powers were fully restored.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yes, she's back in black.
I should note this version of Venom is a bit different from the one you're most familiar with. It was lab-created and not nearly as potent or powerful.
It can form talons, camouflage her, and do some limited shape-shifting. But Gwenum won't be reforming from a puddle of goo or anything crazy like that. Also, she can create even more spiders? Who the hell came up with that? I guess the only problem is the symbiote's weak to loud sounds and fire. It's basically scared of a metal concert.
Ironic, considering its preferred look. But it's still Venom, and its violent nature tore Gwen apart. Eventually, she wound up unmasked and indicted.
What do you mean unmasked? Her name's Spider-Gwen. Everyone should have figured that out.
Have you been paying attention?
Yes, Wiz. Badass spider chick kicked lots of ass.
After serving her time and even gaining control of the symbiote, shifting it into her more iconic getup, Gwen took a trip to the mainline 616 Earth.
Basically, she got about as popular as Spider-Man, and they wanted to jam her in the universe.
There, she regained her secret identity. But since there were a few other Spider-Women running around, she took on a new moniker, Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider! That's right. This
That
chick's
sounds like
too good
shit.
to protect one world. She's got two. It's awesome to see how far she's come from teenage show-off to
Definitely does
guardian
not roll
of the
off the tongue.
multiverse.
That's why I work alone.
Even Spider Ghost sounds better, honestly. Like,
All right, the
Spider
combatants
Ghost,
are set.
Spider
We've
Ghost.
run the data through all possibilities.
But while these gals have survived some close shaves in the past, you too can get a close shave with him.
thoughts?
I mean, not much. I mean, I think Spider-Gwen's going to win. I mean, I pretty much sit where I thought before. Batgirl was a little more basic than Spider-Gwen.
This basic batch.
Bitch.
No, yeah, I don't think Batgirl has a chance, right?
Like so.
Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, they're on totally different levels. I feel like
Batgirl's like, talking. No, never mind. That doesn't work out. I thought I had something, but it didn't. I didn't.
I mean, it sounds like she gets Venom's, like, the Venom, like, power up.
Yeah.
Like, so that's, I mean, it's so lopsided, I think. Like, she doesn't have, obviously, they said that she doesn't have the full regenerative capabilities of typical Venom, but, I mean, she still gets basically everything else. Like,
if Batgirl wins, it'll be a feat that they didn't show us.
The sound thing maybe comes into play, but that's it, right? And I don't think that should be enough.
They even said she's immune to electricity, and they even show Batgirl having the electricity battering. So, like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure she's gonna have some sort of sonic sound thing or whatever, but I just feel like that shouldn't win the fight, right? Like, there's no way they're gonna let that. Like, she's gonna do the sound thing and then just win. Maybe at the end. I don't think so though. Like, because at the end they would have to explain it like that. They would have to basically say like, Spider-Gwen won based solely off the fact that Gwen has Batgirl won it. What, I don't know what I fucking said. Batgirl won solely because of the fact that Spider-Gwen had a weakness to sound, and that's it. Like, that would be the full explanation, because I don't see how statistically they could possibly match each other.
I mean, we're talking about Batgirl versus Spider-Ghost here.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider, you mean?
Oh, is it Ghost Spider?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Ghost Spider.
fuck. I mean,
That's why it sounds so bad.
yeah, Ghost Spider.
Spider Ghost would have sounded okay. Not good, but
Yeah, they're both
okay.
pretty shit.
All
Somebody
right,
around here's like, I fucking love that version.
well, the version might be fine, but it's just a shit name.
Girl
My name is
Man Bat. Oh man, that sounds awful.
yeah, right. My
I
name
am
is Ceramic
Man.
Plastic. Let's go, baby. Like, I don't know.
Oh shit. Oh wow.
Oh,
Be a good battle.
oh, she's analyzing. Wonder Woman. She knows what's up.
Fucking there's some Arkham Knight graphics, dude. Much pity there. The Abe Lincoln pity. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They're all
thinking
Abe
Ruby
Lincoln.
Penny.
Miles.
Oh.
Not this.
Man, this already looks dope.
She just immediately fucking throws batarangs at her
Seems
instead of
like
asking her
you're
what's
the
up.
stupid one for dropping by unannounced. Don't you treat your guests
Where's my
well.
Starbucks, bitch? That's me, by the way. I'm a basic whale.
I thought you were just talking normally, so I didn't even notice.
Oh my god.
Point taken,
Why is that
Dracula.
coin there? Is there
Get out
something
of
behind
your
that I don't
hair.
know?
How do you know? Did it, dude?
See ya.
Social commentary.
Nice electric rods there. It'd be a shame if they didn't work on me.
I mean, the battle is awesome.
Absolutely. I saw her odds glitch. Go back and see that.
I mean, Gwen's kind of getting her ass whooped right now. Oh, that's cheating.
I'll find you.
Use your
Not
bat
my
sense.
turn. Too late.
That made you just sick.
She just broke that steel fucking strength shit with her bare
I
hands.
shouldn't have done that.
explosion near the end of her, dude. Nice spider sense.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
See, and now you get the penny. Spider sense.
Come on!
Thanks. Oh, fucking from Spider-Man, dude. That's awesome. That scene.
You haven't won yet.
Okay, well, Batgirl lost. And oh.
Now I have.
She just got shitted on.
Looks like Batgirl's turned into Splat Girl.
Batgirl wielded an impressive arsenal with plenty of tools suited to combat Gwen's abilities. Not to mention, Gwen was no match for her stellar intelligence.
Which made this pretty close. There are plenty of versions of this fight where Batgirl could take down the symbiote with sound and fire.
But even with such weaknesses, the Ghost Spider held enough of her own advantages to take the win more times than not.
So while Batgirl's training was certainly better, the spider sense is just super broken. Gwen and other Spideys have held up against martial arts masters like Captain America, who is definitely on par with super ninjas like Batman.
Not to mention, Gwen was clearly stronger than Barbara. Plus, Spider-Man survived that skyscraper bomb with the same powers, which Batgirl definitely wouldn't walk away from.
It was way bigger than the building blast that Batgirl barely survived. Hell, Batman's biggest explosion survival feat doesn't even match it. Listen, I know explosions, and by measuring the
Batman
size
too
of this
smart to
blast,
be in that
I can
spot
tell it's
position,
equal to about
bitch.
60 tons of TNT. But applying the same math stuff to Spider-Man's, it's more than double that.
To be frank, Batgirl had the tools she needed to take down Spider-Woman. Gwen was simply stronger, faster,
Don't nobody
tougher,
come for my
and
man
made
like
good
that.
use of the spider sense, making it extremely difficult for Barbara to land a decisive hit before taking one herself.
It seems batty, but Batgirl was overwebbed by Spider-Gwen spinning this one in her favor. Jesus webbed.
The winner is Spider-Gwen.
Thanks for checking out that episode of Death Battle.
Supposedly,
If you like that
Nathan does not
be
like
sure to
this
check
next
out the
battle,
new
so
season
let's
of
go ahead and see
RVB
what's
that
up
I
with
worked
that.
on RVB 0. The first episode is up for free right now on RoosterTeeth.com.
Means it's probably going to
Check
be a
the link
great
in the
battle.
description.
Oh, Sanji. Broccoli, Joey's
Broccoli,
favorite
baby.
character, baby.
Broccoli, you know what I'm
Wow. Sanji. Oh.
saying? I don't know who Sanchi is, but going for bowl cut, dude.
Rock Lee doesn't really scale into the crazy shit that happens at the end of the series. That might be a close fight. I'm not sure. They don't really give Rock Lee stuff at the end of the thing. At the end of the series, that gives him stuff. Unless they do something from Boruto. Wow. I hope Sanji wins. That'd be dope. I don't really like Sanji that much, though. But I don't like Rock Lee either. These are like my two least
Rude.
favorite, like, good characters from One Piece and Naruto. Like, yeah, I'm not. a fan
Oh,
of
he's
Rock Lee.
from One Piece? Okay.
Sanji's from One Piece. Yeah, he's one of the big three.
I knew Rock Lee was from.
He's one of
Huh.
the monster trio. That's what they call him. He's one of the three from the monster trio.
So he's about to shit on. Well, no, people say Naruto versus like crazy strong.
You remember the other two from the monster trio? They're the only other two you probably heard from One Piece that we talked about.
Bleach is Ichigo, so not him. So One Piece would be the Straw Hat guy.
You remember his name?
Hold on. Shit, I should know that one. That one I should know. Hold on. Guys, see now I have to answer it. I need a second. Luffy.
Luffy. Yeah. Okay. You remember the other one? Yes. He puts a sword in his mouth.
Is he a... No, not pirate. No, hold on.
He fought Urza. If you remember that
Fuck, dude.
death battle.
It's like a weird name, ain't it?
Kinda.
Like I feel like I used him on that fucking game.
Jump Force.
Yeah,
He's in Jump Force, so maybe.
I think he's on my team. Is he a little older?
He looks like he's a full adult. More so than Luffy for sure. He looks probably like he's in his
Damn.
20s
What's
or
his
something.
name? What's his name start with?
I can't tell you, dude. You would get it immediately if I told you.
Fuck. Nah, I don't know then. Maybe it's wrong. Let me go to. I'm not looking his name up. I'm looking up this guy and fucking. Well, we know he's gonna. If I look up characters, he's gonna be on there. The guy in Jump Force, I thought was like not wearing a shirt, and he had like a 6-pack or maybe like a 12-pack because it's anime, and fucking. I thought he had spiky hair. It was blonde. I thought he was like really ripped with a sword. I thought in his mouth biting the. It was the handle end, not the blade end. Wait, what's the handle end? I can't remember. He was biting it. Though.
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of him. You're just not thinking fully of him, I guess.
Yeah, I put him in my team because he was the strongest swordsman. So I put the strongest swordsman in the game on my team, and I made my three people.
His name's Zoro.
Damn, that might have been him. I don't remember. I'm gonna look it up now. Zoro, damn, that's easy when each sword does something different.
The way the swords work is like they're. He switches.
He is a pirate, though. I knew he was a fucking pirate.
Yeah, he's a pirate. Did you say that?
Yeah,
they're all pirates. I mean, he's from One Piece.
Oh, they're all pirate. Every one of them.
Well, everybody in the crew, yeah. I mean, it's
okay.
pirates.
Well, when I was saying that, when I said Luffy, I was like, and the next guy's also a pirate.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're all pirates, basically.
I didn't know
90% of the cast are pirates.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't know that was like even a thing distinguished among anime people until I played Jump Force and it said, you want a pirate, a something, or something? And I was like, what the fuck is the difference? Because a pirate is a class of characters on Jump Force.
Oh, okay. You didn't know One Piece had pirates until you played Jump Force?
I know it was like a thing. I know it was like considered a thing. Like they're called pirates. Like the actual, is it like an anime style?
What do you mean? They're pirates. What do you mean?
Why is it an anime
they're on
style?
A fucking. They're on a boat.
So they're literally pirates.
Yes.
Well, why is that an anime style in fucking Jump Force? It's one of the three you can choose. What kind of fighter do you want? A pirate, a something, or something? Jump Force.
Because it's part of the three things, right? So the three major characters that they gave like different things to was Naruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece.
Yeah.
The three things in those things would be like Saiyans or Z Fighters or something like that. I don't know what they did for Dragon Ball. Ninja, I'm sure, is one of them, and Pirate is the other one. So whatever the third one is has something to do with Dragon Ball. That's why they did it like that.
Yeah, I'm convinced now. I get it. Well, it doesn't convince me. You're right, but yeah. I get it. I remember now.
All right. Anyway, for this battle,
yeah, it was fine. I mean,
animation was great in my opinion.
Animation was awesome. Yeah, it looked really good.
Fight was really good. Paid homage to the series a little bit.
And of course, we got the fucking hidden Easter eggs: the penny, the T-Rex, the Joker card. Was that it? The Joker card, penny, and the T-Rex.
Any of those except the fucking big ass penny.
Yeah. Well, the T-Rex was sitting there. Fucking...
See, this is nice because I always focus on like whatever the main thing is on the screen, and you always focus on whatever the fuck is going on in the background for some. Yeah. Every single time, and after the videos, Joey's like, "Hey, did you see? It was on screen for 0.14 seconds in the fucking right corner. It was about 0.03% of the screen. I could just see a little figure in that bottom right corner."
Her eye also glitched. I fucking tried to find it and I couldn't yet. I don't think she blinked, but her eyes went black. You could like see through them and they come back. I think her eyes glitched in the animation right before she got shot.
I kind of saw that flash a little bit, but I didn't see it fully.
Yeah.
But
it's like 13.
Yeah. So battle wise, like animation and the fight and voice acting and stuff like that was all really good.
That was sick. Yeah, I really like that.
I just think it was kind of a little bit more one-sided in the game. Maybe not. Maybe it is actually one-sided. The only thing I would say then is so what they said is that using fire and sound stuff or whatever, she could come out on top sometimes or whatever is what they're saying. Because they're basically like they're kind of their whole thing is like if we simulated this battle 1,000 times, who would win more often? And that's
which I wish they showed us that. I wish they showed like 1/650 of fucking 1,000.
Yeah, that would be dope. I agree.
I wish they showed that.
I don't think they want to do that though, because I think they have so like this battle, for example, right? This battle throughout most of it, Batgirl was just dicking on Gwen until like the end of it, basically, or whatever. And I think they do that for like a fan service like type thing or whatever. Like if you're a Batgirl fan coming into it, you want to see her do well or whatever. So I don't think they're ever they don't usually want to come out almost ever even in the battles that are totally one-sided and they admit it afterward, you see in the battles themselves, they're like, this was a close battle or whatever, even though they know it wasn't a close battle or whatever.
Yeah.
They're not going to come out and be like, your character got fucking ass raped. Like, they had no chance of fucking winning this battle or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think, so yeah, anyway, in this particular case, the thing that I will say is I don't know how they decided to calculate. I don't know how close they actually thought it was or whatever. But I will say, if the sound thing actually would play a major part in this battle, I think that is a pretty big advantage towards Batgirl, because I have seen Batman in various different clips, in various different mediums, throw out like a sound thing as like one of his first like lines of like, let's see if this is like a weakness for the person, or even like using it to like stop like regular, you know, thugs or whatever, because, you know, if I blast some fucking crazy sound at you, you're human, even without a weakness, right? Like an extra weakness to sound or whatever. Like if I hit you with something loud enough or whatever, I could fucking hurt you as like a regular person or whatever. So he'll use it against like people like that or whatever. Or sometimes he'll like be fighting somebody and he's trying to test, you know, like he's fighting Superman or whatever, and he's trying to test like, you know, does anything work against this guy? And he'll throw out like a fucking sound thing that just fucking blasts sound at him or whatever. My point being is that, like, sound, in my opinion, if Batgirl has studied Batman the way that, you know, that she has or whatever, sound would be one of the things that she would for sure use in a battle where she's trying to figure out what the weakness of her enemy is or whatever. Like, almost guaranteed that's coming out at some point. Fire would be a little bit harder to probably fucking manifest and easily test without Gwen just like dodging it or getting away or whatever. But sound is it's not easy to get away from fucking sound. Throw it on the ground in front of her. She can't just spider sense or not, she can't just go like, oh, Matrix fucking get behind, you know what I mean? Like the sound's gonna fucking hit her.
Sound waves.
So I do think that that's the one thing I would say, like, if they think that would actually be like a major factor in this battle, then I think that like she would bring that out into fights most of the time or whatever. So I think they might have, when I can only go based on kind of how they were talking at the end of this episode, but it felt like because they didn't actually bring they didn't do a sound thing in this battle, right? Like, she never did a sound thing, did she? I didn't think she did.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think in this battle they showed her doing it, which obviously I know the battles are not a representation of how they're saying every fight will go or anything like that. But my point is that it makes it feel like they think that she wouldn't use it most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, it would be like random chance whether or not she would use it. And I don't think that's true. I think she would use it in basically every single circumstance, like guaranteed, unless she dies like in the first like 2 minutes of the fight. Within just a few seconds of testing different stuff or whatever, I think sound would be one of the things that she would test on Gwen. So that's the only thing I'm bringing up, is that if they think it is a major factor, but they think that Batgirl wouldn't use it most of the time, then I disagree with that. I think she would use it most of the time. And if they think it's a major factor, then I think that could swing the battle, potentially.
Yeah.
I don't know what the exact numbers are. I don't know how much she can withstand. I don't know how much it would make her immobilized, and whether or not, you know, Barbara could kill her in that amount of time or whatever. I don't know all that stuff or whatever. But if they think that actually does make enough of a difference, which it sounds like they do think it does make a difference, because they said that she could potentially win some of those fights, then I think that she would use it more often than I think they think that she would. So
yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. But that is going to do it for this one. Next time we will check out Rock Lee versus Sanji. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, so bright. Catch you on the dark side.